and no on that. So there it goes. So it's going to YouTube, Restream.
And it should be on Twitch. Yeah. It's on Twitch. Mattzilla85 on Twitch.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Update channel to provide a new stream key.
So for Insta, so you want me to click on it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so
how to stream on Instagram.
So basically, you just need to get a stream key from Instagram.
Let's
see how to get. Oh, I see. There's definitely some people here. I'm seeing the chat.
That's good. Oh, the hell with it.
Stream key. Instagram. Sorry, we're still setting up a couple of the.
There we go. Somebody said, "Yay, Caston is here." Okay.
Did you want to try to set up the Insta one as well?
I guess.
To get your key for Instagram, you'll need to use your computer and professional.
Oh, you'll
Instagram
need a professional.
Okay, so
I don't have that. So
okay, so that's why.
Man, they've really it truly is the enshittification of everything. They've just stripped out all of the features that used to be free because they were like, hey, we can make money off of this.
Yep. And you do not have Premium X. So, okay. So that's all the ones we can. Okay, let me catch up on the chat.
I'm not giving fucking Elon Musk my money.
Godzilla and Gamma. Do you want to do an intro first, or do you want me to jump into questions? What are you hunting for?
I just realized that one of my little art bags was not in immediate reach.
So first, sorry we're late. As per usual, ADHD video setup stuff, because we do not keep the office set up for streaming, and so every time we stream, we have to get everything together, make sure all the links. It's a thing. We just don't just go in and hit go.
Yeah, we would. The only way for us to curtail that is we would need a dedicated streaming setup, and we currently do not have we don't have anything set. Oh, here it is. We don't have anything
if we have any super wealthy people that would love to buy us a home so we can have one, I promise we would stream once a month. Hit me up in the comments. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, intro.
Oh yeah, I'm Matt Frank, everyone. I'm Matt Frank. I'm a Godzilla comic book artist. I do other stuff as well, but you're probably here because you know me from Godzilla. And the Godzilla -0 teaser just dropped. All 47 seconds of it.
He was a little spicy about that.
I wasn't spicy. I was just kind of surprised, but then I remembered, like, oh, they're probably not done with most of it. So I'm weighing some options about what exactly I want to do for some art here, you know.
Did you want to tell them what art you're doing, or just let them watch it come together?
I'm doing some -0 themed art,
which we will auction off.
Yes, we will be auctioning it off
in the stream, and we'll just do an old fashioned. Is y'all just put in bids in the stream when we start, not right now. When we start,
yeah.
If you do want to bid a house, you will automatically win a livable. No, okay. And then we'll auction it off closer to the end, so you can see what it looks like. I don't want you to bid on sight unseen and then like, oh, actually I don't want it. So
the Statue of Liberty faces towards New York, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not proud to be an American.
I'll have to look it up. Well, she's from France.
Maybe she's looking longingly back at France.
Yeah, that checks out. Let's see. Because I mean, there's multiple very significant things just in that teaser. There's sorry, I'm trailing off. There's multiple significant things in that teaser. There's the main two cast members are back.
Three, the little girl.
The little girl. So the three cast members are back. There's like a weird anti-gravity thing happening, which I have a theory about, which Statue of Liberty is facing the wrong direction. What?
It says they had a map.
Here we go. Okay, so she's kind of facing away. See, for some reason, I thought she was facing towards the city, but she's kind of, I guess she's facing towards Europe because she's supposed to be...
Or maybe she's facing towards the immigrants coming in.
That's the idea, is that she's supposed to be facing towards the immigrants.
Surprised Trump hasn't physically picked her up and turned her around.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. But anyway, yeah, so they have the anti-gravity thing, which I think indicates a specific monster. I can't wait for people to be like, oh, Space Godzilla is going to be in -0 as well. I'm pretty sure it's not Space Godzilla.
But Matt, which character does anti-gravity stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. You have to see the movie.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they showed that in the trailer. They showed shit being levitated with blue stuff.
With blue stuff, which is weird because if it is the monster I'm thinking, then it would be yellow stuff.
You mean gold?
Gold and stuff. I don't know. I all I know is that I know nothing.
Victor Convoy in comments to that. Don't worry, y'all's previous questions, I will get to them when we're done with the intro.
Yep.
Victor Convoy says he's assuming it's anti-gravity. The anti-gravity is Godzilla because it's blue. And Godzilla's blue.
Why would Godzilla have anti-gravity power?
Birdman thinks it's Begone. Begone. Begone.
Begone. Begone. It definitely looks like Godzilla has evolved somewhat in the trailer. He's got spikies. What did you call him? Quarterback Godzilla?
Yeah, quarterback Godzilla.
Quarterzilla.
Yeah, because he got them big old shoulder spikies.
It's pretty sick. I like a Godzilla with shoulder spikes. Godzilla Neo has shoulder spikes.
Do you want me to get to some of the questions?
Sure.
Okay, first up, the very first comment in the thread was someone like, I'm getting my question in now. First come, first serve. From Godzilla Gamer Fan. Where's it? Hold on, let me stop it. Show, there we go. From Godzilla Gamer Fan. Hi, Matt. As a Godzilla Legendary #1 was your first Godzilla comic, and it was about 15 years ago. Is there anything you look back on and wish you could have done differently? Oh my God, all the time. But I'll let him go into specifics.
Well, a lot of artists look back on their old stuff and, you know, they get wistful because they're like, well, I was so young. But I don't know, like, I look back on certain things and I'm like, well, I'm not as good at that as I am now. You know, like I'm better at drawing people than I am now. But there's a lot about Godzilla Legends that I still really like. I think it's just truly a question of my own artistic journey, so to speak.
Getting the art center a little more. Well, we have hellos from Birdman, Florga Steve, Jason Garza in San Antonio, Victor Convoy, Darth Lord. Yay, Caston is here. Birdman, Galamos VT. That sounds like a disease.
Galamos?
I have Galamos. I have the VT that's Galamos.
Oh my gosh.
I got it in space.
Galamos.
In the galaxy.
I guess it's probably a VTuber, maybe?
Yes, probably a VTuber. That'd be my guess. Jay Springer said hello. Oh no, Moon Cafe 1 said Godzilla sucks. I think you're in the wrong stream. This might not be the one for you.
Might not be the one for you. Yeah.
Birdman 7926 said Capcom girls today, guys. LOL. I don't
know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Creature Wars Studio says hello. Mooncalf 1, who was the one that said Godzilla sucks, says I'll never forgive you.
I know who that is.
Okay.
Do you know who want to know who it is?
Sure.
That's Sophie.
Oh, damn it, Sophie.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar, Sophie and Matt were the duo that did Mothra.
Yes, we headlined Mothra, Queen of the Monsters.
And Sophie is definitely a queen. She's like, the way they fight, it's adorable. Like, I've never met Sophie, I've never talked to Sophie, but Matt talks about Sophie a lot. And he reads me some of their texts. And they fight like brother and sister, like that, ribbing each other, but in a good way. Like, says, fuck you, but that also means I love you. Like,
yeah. It's been really fun / exhausting knowing Sophie over the years. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, Deathlord made a good suggestion. We could make bank if made a 1-900 number where you can have a one-on-one chat with them. I'm not opposed to that. If you want to pay $100 and chat with Matt on the phone for an hour while he works, like, I'd be down.
I don't know if since I'm the one doing that, I don't know.
Oh, so Jason Garza had a question. Is it an old kaiju or a new kaiju, especially made for the movie, that we think?
I think I would prefer if it was a new kaiju, but my gut says that it's probably gonna be a vintage monster of some sort. I talked about this on Twitter, a damn fool thing to do, I know, but new kaiju historically since the Showa era, like after a certain point, just putting in new kaiju just doesn't result in decent ticket sales. Now, granted, this is a different situation because -0, the -1 brand is already very strong, so they kind of do whatever they want, and I think it would still make money. But I would be surprised if it wasn't like, somebody that we've already known and seen and makes a lot of money for Toho.
Hold on. Okay, so this is a continuation from our last show, because we were communicating with Jack's Axe about getting together with Lori to help with their comics journey, and they said Luna, and I legit just met with her earlier today.
Oh,
we went over the Kickstarter of my comic. You remember talking about that last time. He gave me amazing advice, so I want to say thank you so much for getting her on my radar. She's awesome, and I'm very excited for launch.
That's fantastic.
Yay.
I am so happy to hear that. Like, Lori's great. We love Lori. We love the peeps at Laguna. I still really want to go see their new office, which I guess we'll do when we go to San Antonio.
Yeah, they're not completely finished with it yet, but they're getting there.
Yeah, I love them. Love what they're doing. And hopefully one day, whenever the hell that is, they'll carry State of the Monsters in 14 to 25 years.
So if you're not aware, State of the Monsters is Matt's completely
they don't give a shit.
Made up. Well, okay.
I'm kidding.
So I get it. But working on IPs, you are poor. The only way as a comic book artist or writer to actually, I don't know, have dreams of retirement one day is to create your own IP, and that IP getting picked up by a network like Cartoon Network or something, whatever, Comedy Central.
It's something
one of
you
the big
can
ones.
license out yourself.
Yes, and that's where the money is, because all of this stuff that he draws, he will never own. So you get paid, a couple of pence, where we could buy a house if the IP gets picked up for his stuff. So Sophie keeps going on about Mayor Ebert. I don't. Mayor Ebert Toho.
Mayor Ebert from Godzilla 1998.
Oh.
It was a character put in the movie specifically to make fun of Roger Ebert, and he had his assistant was named Gene, as in Gene Siskel. Oh. Does any of these words mean anything to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The movie reviewers. Okay. Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah, they've kind of. It's funny because they saw the movie and they saw that, they clocked that joke, and then they were like, okay, great. I still don't like your movie. Like, ooh, you got me. And they even said, like, you went through the trouble of like putting pastiches of us in your movie, and you didn't even like get us like stepped on or eaten or something. Like, I don't know. I think it's very funny. I'm looking at the. Okay, no, I think he's got the 3. I'm just looking at. There's not much in the way of like shots of this new Godzilla. 1949, yada yada yada.
Well, while he's looking at for whatever he's trying to do, Florgastede asks, "How do you go about registering an original IP? You automatically get it as an artist. It's trademarked, like in the U.S.
Yeah,
and then." Once you self-publish and get it out there, if the sales go well, or you have the right person at the right show come up and see your thing, that's the biggest issue is getting eyeballs from the big networks and studios on your IP. And then what they'll do is they'll do contract negotiation for them to use the character. So there isn't some sort of registration process. You automatically get the trademark on any art or writing you make. You can go in for like $65 and officially register it, but as long as you have proof that, okay, this is when I created this, then that's good enough.
The big thing that people recommend nowadays is go register a website. Go register a
domain name for the IP.
I mean, I've already registered the domain name for State of the Monsters. I did that years ago.
Oh, yeah. Is it just a blank page?
No, actually, I believe it links currently to the Instagram for State of the Monsters. And he's got some big old thickum shoulder spikes. He's got shoulder spikes for days.
Jack Zax, so we should break in the Netflix studio with rubber chickens as weapons and demand they pick up State of the Monsters. I'll gather the forces. Yes, Chicken Army. We gotta do the squeaky ones that are so annoying.
You guys are fun.
Godzilla and Gamera fan asked,
nice.
Why hasn't IDW used Orga more? It's always Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, and Mechagodzilla. Shouldn't other kaiju have time to shine?
In theory, yes. Really, I think he's only shown up in Rulers of Earth. I don't really know if Orga's shown up on a whole lot else. And I think part of that is because Orga's origin is so specific. Like, it's an alien that came to Earth, tried to reconstitute, because it lost its physical form. It tried to reconstitute its body using Godzilla's, regenerator G1 or whatever you want to call it. And, of course, mutated into a kaiju. And so it had... And also, Orga doesn't... I don't know. I think that Orga simply flatly isn't as popular as a lot of other kaiju. And, I agree, though. I'd like to see some more of the also-rans.
So, next up, continuing from the IP thing, Darth Lord, and I have answered this. What if the IP is public domain? I've been getting ideas for an adaptation of The War of the Worlds. The same thing applies. Your work has to be different enough from the original and have, different aspects. Like you can't use the original logos for that. Like, I don't know if War of the Worlds had whatever be considered a logo other than like the font used on the title page or whatever. But yeah, if it's in public domain and you use that information and those characters or that world to create something else, as long as it is not a remake of the original, you have the IP.
I believe that's the case.
I just Googled it to make sure.
Well, thank
you. I didn't want to give false information.
I appreciate you double checking that, because I believe you are correct. Or rather, I know you're correct because you just looked it up. I just was like, there was something tingling in the back of my brain. Because it's always a bit of a question. But anyway, I don't know if anybody else had anything.
I'm scrolling through the list.
I'm still shut up, Matt.
I'm still not up to the current questions yet. So Jelly Melon make the comment. He worked out. Look at them shoulder spikes, and I'm thinking of that song. Oh, we worked out. Like, I can't remember the rest of it, but it's a poppy type song that popped into my head. But yes, you could put some veggies and meats on those spikes. So while you're shooting at them, you can use them as skewers, and get a nice meal after. Maybe, he can walk through a tornado in farmland. You get some pig and some cow.
I'm really curious as to, like, the whole New York connection. Because it's clear in the trailer that it is a new Godzilla, or Godzilla has evolved somewhat, and I mean it looks like he's evolved for battle. Like he's like, oh, that shit happened to me once before. My theory on this 40 however many second trailer is that Godzilla's there. Whoever the new monster is that can levitate things and is not gold. They get into a fight. The other monster whoops Godzilla's ass. Godzilla goes into the ocean to heal. And that scene where they're like, oh, cancel the third strike. That's Godzilla coming back up after Godzilla is healed. Oh. And with this new form to come back and then fight. I think I just figured out what the third strike is.
What?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. And then the Americans were probably planning to bomb them again just to get rid of Godzilla.
But that's how Godzilla was made. That wouldn't be smart. I mean, I know Americans are dumb.
Americans are real dumb. That's the thing. They don't know. They didn't know that for a fact that Godzilla was. It's not really talked about in the movie. And maybe they thought, well, we can hit it with a bigger bomb. That would be really messed up if the third strike was just another nuke. Oh man, I just made myself real sad.
See, I'm not.
But if I turn out to be correct,
no, you're not,
smart.
Because the guys in the airplane wouldn't be talking about that. They would not be referring to it as a third strike. It sounds to me like it was a first strike and a second strike, and because he's coming out of the water, they don't want the pilots to get hurt, so they cancel the third strike so they could get away. Like they failed.
I think that is entirely possible. However, my counter argument to that is. Hang on. My counter argument to that is when they were saying cancel the third strike, they had this black and white footage of this bomber circling all these ships and these lights coming out of the ocean. I believe that was when Godzilla died in the first movie. When they killed him and these lights were coming out of him as his body was sinking and falling apart. I don't remember that bomber being in that final scene, which makes me think that there was a bomber circling from above, and that's why maybe I'm wrong, but that's I don't know. It could be your thing.
There's too many other things going on for there also to be a nuclear strike. Like there's only so much you can put in a movie.
I don't know. It seems to me, well, that's what they did in Shin Godzilla, because the Americans were threatening to.
Well, then they've already done that, so why would they do it again?
There's a lot of stuff in Godzilla -1 that they've done before. like a bunch of it is like really heavily inspired by GMK, my favorite Godzilla movie.
Oh, bisexual kaiju has a good thing. Remember at the end of the first movie, there's just that pulsating lump of flesh.
Right.
Is there 2 Godzillas? Maybe. What if that's a possibility?
That would be very interesting.
Because the lump turned into quarterback Godzilla, and then we also have the original Godzilla that went and healed. Oh, have they ever done a movie with 2 Godzillas like that?
The closest thing is like, well, they've had like baby Godzillas and they've had Mecha Godzillas, but they've never done like 2 fully adult, just the same species Godzilla. That is interesting. It's an interesting thought.
What is it? There it goes. Darth Lord says, fun fact, the bomber in that shot is the exact same model that the Shinden was designed to intercept.
Yeah, the Shinden is the plane at the end of the film that they used to fight Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a real ship.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's some debate as to whether or not it even like made it off of a runway. Like the war was over by the time they were done working on it or something. Wikizilla did a whole video about it.
Oh. Vector Convoy on my theory. If they do the 2 Godzilla thing, maybe one of them could keep mutating into a completely different monster.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
Brit's Funhouse. Pulsating lump gets hit by a meteor and becomes Space Godzilla, so we'll have 3 Godzillas.
Jesus.
Oh, we're up to 54 people watching.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm fussing. I'm funning.
So I don't know if y'all have seen all of the hype for the Matt's Godzilla versus Texas story. He's 1 of 5. The whole book is in his. There was 1 of 4. Okay, there was some confusion about that. It's just 4 different 10-page stories, all about Godzilla being in Texas and in different areas. And we've gotten to see the other stories, and it's a really nice mix of culture from Texas.
Yeah, a lot of different arts, the really distinct art styles. I like the giant cowboy.
Oh, that's crazy. Your monitors are the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah. No,
that's easily fixed. That's easily fixed. You just got to switch which is monitor 1 and which is monitor 2.
I've done that.
And it's
it just switches which one's on your screen.
I'll figure it out later.
Right.
Okay, so speaking of I gotta do the mouse the other way. That is so weird. I have to move my mouse left to get to the right monitor.
I'm just used to it at this point, so.
So we do have the pre-sale going on for the Godzilla versus Texas. We have a combo pack going where you can get the book. You have the option of getting it either just signed or sketching it, and the print of the cover. And that'll go out a couple of days before the drop date. So we're hoping it lands in your mailbox on release day, but we'll get as close as we can.
Give me a higher. I was gonna say, give me a higher resolution of this stupid lizard. Yeah, the anti-gravity stuff is crazy. I'm really wondering what that is gonna be. I like that when Godzilla comes out of the water in the trailer, he's actually wriggling like a crocodile.
Oh.
It's very subtle, but he's moving his head like this as he comes out of the water. So it's like he's still pumping with his tail, because the people involved in this are like world-class CG artists. Like these guys know what they're doing.
Speaking of artists, Mooncalf says, Matt, I'm surprised by how small your pencil is. Do you always work like that, or is it just what's handy? I've always had such a hard time with short pencils like that, the way it sits in my hand. Most of his are really short.
I tell you, it ain't comfy.
He
But
just
these
likes
are
the pencils.
so like I just really like they were from a trio. They're Ultraman themed. This is Ella King. This is Dada. And actually, I have a Zeton one around here somewhere. I really like them. And I've been using them for a long time, and it's just they're just worn down to nubs. I've got some new ones here. I tend to go for Japanese art supplies because I like quality in my products. I don't like crap that'll fall apart. What's up?
Oh, I'm just watching. That's all. So yeah, it's not that he prefers the short pencils, like the
I just
tactility.
like
just,
those specific pencils.
Yeah, and so you love something until it's gone, and eventually.
That's very sad. That's a very sad turn of phrase.
I mean, eventually he won't be able to fit it into his pencil sharpener or get stuck in there, and then that's it.
I have definitely pushed pencils to their limits, though. Like I've had them like this big, like there's just a nub. And it's just like, no, I like this one. I'm autistic. Leave me alone.
So back to the Godzilla versus Texas. Darth Lord said, Matt, please tell me Godzilla steps on Jerry Jones. Well.
Hang on. I'm just going to Google who is Jerry Jones. I'm sure it's somebody I should know, being a Texan. Oh, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys? I got no beef with them. Like, maybe Jerry Jones is a terrible person. I don't know. But I am not doing a story set in Dallas, unfortunately. Mine comes up from the coast up through South Texas and through San Antonio to Austin.
Yes, the camera is reversed. I guess he didn't go in and change it. So yes, Matt is right-handed, not left-handed.
Oh, no, it's not reversed. Oh.
It's reversed.
But the camera's coming in from...
But the image on it is mirror imaged.
Oh. Well, all right then. Whatever.
Looking through the comments.
Yeah.
Mine is 0 for the next Oscar Award nominations. Absolutely. With how well the first one did, like with audience and actually winning an award. Yeah, everybody's going to be on it.
I would be surprised if it wouldn't get at least nominated. Will it win? I don't know, but we'll see. They're definitely flexing on their water techniques in that scene with Godzilla coming out of the water. Like they're definitely flexing with that because apparently there's like a specific person in Yamazaki's staff who specializes in water effects, and so I mean that's the thing. It's like everyone's like, oh, Godzilla -1 was able to do all of this on only $15 million or a budget of like $10 million is probably less than that. And it's like, well, it's also Yamazaki's been at this for a long time and he's been cultivating a really impressive staff. What?
I'm just going to reset the focus.
Oh, did it get blurry?
A little better. Okay, this is hilarious. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Darth Lord. Godzilla's atomic breath would be far more efficient if it ran on propane and propane accessories. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what there, Mr. Godzilla. You sure seem like... Tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm your friend, and you're my friend and my neighbor. I get that from there's an old... very silly commercial for King of the Hill where he's talking to the Silver Surfer from his Fox Kids cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon, and they like edited them together. It's very funny. Tell you what I'm gonna do.
What are udon, guys? There've been several references.
Udon,
I know udon noodles.
Well, I mean that's where they get it from, but Udon is a comic book publisher that does They do Capcom stuff. They do Street Fighter and Darkstalkers and whatnot.
Okay, because yes, Crafted said IDW should be doing all of Toho's monsters by now, like with Udon guys with Capcom.
I mean, they have. I don't understand. Just run on the stuff. Okay, another question.
Yep. From Scrapzilla. Why do you think the title is Godzilla minus 0? In mathematical terms, minus 0 is a paradoxical concept. Yeah, tell me about it. I am a huge astrophysics nerd, and so I said that the first time I heard the title. There is no such thing as a negative nothing unless there's literal negative energy that's causing the gravity to be all wonky.
Oh.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Is that a thing?
Yes, negative energy is absolutely a thing.
Well, maybe that's what it is.
I guess.
When did we learn about negative energy?
Last couple decades,
okay,
relatively.
Maybe we learned about it by the time this, movie rolls around.
It's like, who knows?
1949. We're not even in the 50s yet.
Who knows? Like, when I've talked to you before about faster than light travel, I told you one of the methods that would work is using negative energy, if you recall that. And that is also the way you would stabilize a wormhole, is using, because as it is now, wormholes are very tiny. They come into existence and they're gone in micro milliseconds. Like
profits.
Yes, basically. But yeah, that was the discussion we had. So we're talking about DS9. So the prophets live in a wormhole, and I made that comment before. It's like, they must be using negative energy in order to prop open the wormhole entrance and keep the whole thing from collapsing.
That sounds like something that everyone's favorite lesbian aunt from the first movie would talk about.
Yes, Darth Lord, you can ask me a question. Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And while he's typing, Florga Steve added to our previous conversation, dark energy, perhaps. I mean, dark energy can only really do anything because dark energy is extremely weak, just like gravity is. And if there's even a tiny bit of gravity, then dark energy is null and void. For instance, dark energy is everywhere in our universe. Sorry, again, astrophysics nerd. But each of the Milky Way and Andromeda and stuff like that, like there's dark energy everywhere, but we're too close together to Andromeda for the dark energy to be pushing our galaxies apart like it does to other galaxies further away. So dark energy only has power in a total lack of a gravitational environment. Even the smallest amount of like there's dark energy in the room with you right now, trying to pull everything
in the room with us right now.
Yes, it is, and it's trying to pull you apart, but it is so very weak that the gravity within our own bodies is enough to stop it.
You're tearing me apart, dark energy.
Then you get a physics lesson.
Yeah.
Several people have already mentioned that they should use Orochi in the new movie. It's like 3 different people have brought that up. Yeah.
I mean, Orochi is a mythological creature. I mean, if Toho's going to use a multi-headed reptilian serpent, they're going to use Ghidorah.
So, Scrapzilla, I thought we were going into a completely different direction talking about the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there a metric ton of pollution since the end of World War II? I'm just a sucker for my soggy fellow Hedorah. He needs the shine, or smudge, if you will.
Yeah,
I fought with many people online about it being that, because there was so many people that were sure it was going to be Hedorah, because that's kind of feels like I would say, logical monster to do after all of that shit. But
well, I mean, the thing that kind of spurred that rumor was Yamazaki talking about Hedorah and being,
and like, there was in one of the standstill images, there was this cloud thing. There was a lot of people thinking that maybe it was Hedorah, like an orange. I don't know. Um, Sir Steve Gutenberg said, any thoughts on the direction the next movie, Grand Gear? It's just cool that we'll have a new giant mech film.
Oh yeah, that's Yamazaki's next film, Grand Gear.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah.
it's being produced by Sony, which means he'll definitely have a bigger budget than Godzilla.
Did he get a bigger budget for this movie since the first one did so well?
I would be surprised if he did. He might have gotten maybe a small increase. I mean, it's also very difficult to tell exactly how the budgets for these films work because Toho like either owns or co-owns Yamazaki's company. So it's like it's not really clear. Like they just have like day-to-day operating budgets. I don't know, but Grand Gear. I mean, it's a Yamazaki joint. It'll be English language, which will be very interesting because historically, Japanese directors don't have the best track record with American actors because of the language barriers and stuff. Unless he has some kind of co-director or somebody actively around to help him with that. I don't know. I'm holding out hope though. You know, I don't know how much English Bong Joon-ho speaks, but you know, he's been able to make a couple of English language films, so you know, who knows.
Elder Source just joined us. Hi, Matt. What's this? A rare Matt stream? Yeah, we used to do them more frequently when we were doing Caston's Kaijucation because I knew nothing of this world, and so we were as a group watching a lot of the Godzilla movies. Yeah, we've been going down to like maybe twice a year. So
I mean, I'd love to do it more often. It's just it's kind of, for lack of a better term, it's disruptive. Like you have to like stop everything
because he can't work on any of his homework projects because you know.
I need some notes right.
Oh, okay. And okay, question for me: do you mind if we talk about periods? Is that okay?
Ask them.
No, that was the question. Are you okay?
Oh.
I had a question about that. Are you okay with me answering?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so squeamish folks are about to talk about, you know, lady and Vady issues. Darth Lord, the question they had for me: part of me wants to learn more about women and women's anatomy, like periods, so I can be more understanding and sympathetic when my friends go through them. But I feel like that's forbidden knowledge for men because it's perverted. Any comments? I'm sad that you got that vibe somehow, that it's forbidden knowledge and perverted. I think instead what you're feeling is, I'm assuming you're an adult. And I personally believe that every adult should understand how all adult bodies work. So instead of, you know, people thinking that you're being perverted by asking, they're probably annoyed that you don't already know. Yes, in the United States, for the most part, sex education is awful. And part of sex education, although it should be separate, is anatomy education. And they typically, when I was young, they would split the boys up and split the girls up. And the boys really wouldn't get any information on about periods and stuff like that. What I suggest for you is there are several, I only have Facebook, so they could also be on Twitter, I'm sure. But there are several content creators that I follow that are OBs or nurse OBs, and they talk about this. And one of them specifically is a man who is an OB nurse, and that's all his channel does is talk about women and educate folks on it that don't know. But it's not perverted. Like it's knowledge. Knowledge is not in itself perverted. Like if you have some sort of, I don't know, bloody tampon fetish, then okay, maybe that would be perverted, but more on you. But in general, no, it's not. That's just understanding. And you really can't have sympathy for something that you don't understand. I would also suggest you do one of the period simulators. Like if you have a TENS unit, that's the little, you put the electrodes on your body and it's hooked up to the little battery powered unit and it sends electrical signals, you know, typically for massage. But you can put that on your lower abdomen on the pulsate and go through and you can feel what that feels like. Periods suck. They suck so much that I have chosen not to have one for 20 years by using various different types of birth control that prevent that, because it's annoying and I hate it, and it's expensive. Like all of the products and stuff, there's other countries where period products are free for femmes and thems, not here. And so, going through tampons or pads or cups, whatever you use, it just adds up, and it's expensive and it's annoying, and you can ruin clothes if you're not really in tune with your body and stuff. And my biggest pet peeve is the guys that think that, one, it comes out of the urethra like it's pee and that we can hold it in. Because you can't. Like, it's not, it's like a runny nose. Like, you can't hold in a runny nose. But yeah, if you want, send a message to the frank.commissions@gmail.com account, and I'll send you a few links to, so you can help educate yourself, and a couple of the folks I follow on social media that could potentially help you, and they're really great about answering questions and stuff if you have specifics.
Everybody liking this Godzilla stream? No, I really appreciate having, Caston around for these, because her basis of knowledge is pretty much everything else. And if somebody has a specific question about something, especially when it comes to science, she's probably got the answer or knows where you can find it.
Yeah, if it has anything to do with human sexuality or astrophysics, I'm your gal.
Or animals.
Yeah, I guess so.
Basic household maintenance, or
I'm a witch.
Cooking. All the things that men should be taught but aren't.
Yes. All right, next up, Dark's Will. Dark S Will.
Let me see
Dark's. I can't, with the ES. Is it
Dark? Dark's Will. Dark has will. Whatever. Will. Whatever. I'm bored.
Dark S Will. I'm just gonna think it's Spanish. So it'd be awesome to see you and Mooncalf One do a cover together.
Oh, like a collab?
Yeah.
That's a fun idea. Sophie and I tend to be a little bit controlling of our own stuff. And which we both, Sophie colored one of my pages in Mothra, and I really liked how it came out. I'd love for Sophie to color some of my interiors one day, but she's always so busy. So
yeah, she likes writing more these days now, right?
It was funny because we did like a live stream book club for a comic book shop in DC last weekend, or I think it was last weekend, and I kind of mentioned like, oh yeah, at the time you weren't really you were kind of down on drawing, and she was just like, I still am. So I don't know with her anymore.
I mean, she did, for so long, various different monthly books. Like, yeah, that'll kill the drive.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Crafted. Could we see in the future Toho buying Subaraya Productions?
I don't think so. I don't. Japanese companies, I could be wrong, but the impression I've gotten in the past is that Japanese companies don't really go around buying other companies the way that, especially not like entertainment companies. I don't know. I remember hearing once years ago, and I could be wrong, that most of Toho's money comes from real estate. Like, yeah. And specifically, like, because they own most of the theaters in Japan. But it could be other stuff too. It's just, I don't see that happening. Toho used to be like a shareholder with Subaraya. They used to collaborate a lot, and I don't think Toho would see any advantage. Well, right now, Subaraya is majority share of Subaraya is owned by Bandai, and I'm going to tell you right now, Toho doesn't want to have to buy something from Bandai. Like, Bandai's got more money than them.
So what you and I were talking about before the stream, similar. Sir Steve Guttenberg, I was just rewatching the trailer and I swear the voice saying abort the fourth drop was Daniel Day Kim. Like, we were trying to figure out who the voiceover actor was. Like, if you know, please put it in the comments. Because I Googled
really
and I couldn't find anything. So, but yeah, we were talking about, what all actors, American actors are going to be in there, or, Japanese actors that speak, English well enough for racist American audiences to be okay with it.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if they got a couple of American actors. Now, did I think they got any big names? I don't think so. Because again, the budget of this film is probably the equivalent to the entire budget for one major Hollywood actor. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe some well-known TV actors showed up, like some of the folks from the shows you like to watch, Caston.
Next up is Crafted. Could we see a Darkstalkers versus Godzilla comic series from Udon in the distant future? I mean, they're doing so many different crossovers.
They're doing a lot of crossovers, but they seem to be sticking to. I don't know. Anything's possible. I would be surprised if that. Plus, the Darkstalkers are all. Well, I was about to say they're all human-sized, and so what would they do? But we just had Godzilla versus Ninja Turtles. I don't think that'll happen personally. I think that there's other easier crossovers because. Like, that's why they're doing stuff with IDW. So all these crossovers with IDW, because IDW can get those licenses. Whereas with Udon, they'd have to go through Capcom, and that would have to be a whole separate thing. So I don't know. I'm not holding out for that.
To my little mini lecture, bisexual kaiju, Godzilla -2, menstruation trauma.
Oh my god.
Maybe this whole time Godzilla's actually been a female. I mean, it has a kid. And so anytime it's all aggro like that, it's just PMS. Maybe Godzilla has
Caston,
PCOS.
I think that's sexist.
Men can't have PMS. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying that, it's a woman, so therefore it must be for everybody. You pink-pilled me for a reason.
But all of these things are written by men. That's the thing. So. Yeah. I'm not saying that would be accurate or correct.
It sounds like something a fucking Family Guy.
Fun fact, if you have a fem or them in your life that suffers PMDD or PMS symptoms, get them to take, it just fell out of my brain, Pepsid AC. Because I sent you the video about it.
Yeah,
because there is some recent science and a lot of individual testimony from ladies and gals that taking Pepsid AC, when you start to have those symptoms, it will reduce it because it is a allergens in your body. What are the words? Histamines. Thank you. It is a histamine blocker, and they think there are some specific histamines that are released when you're in that phase that can be blocked by that. There was this gal who said for 20 years she's had awful PMS symptoms and PMDD symptoms, and she saw a TikTok about, hey, taking Pepsid AC really helped me. And so a lot of folks are doing that, and the non-super scientific evidence is that it works. So
I like that. And the incredibly unreliable, super non-scientific evidence whatsoever. Looks like it works.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Anecdotal.
Yes, thank you. So the anecdotal evidence is.
Yeah. That's. I remember you sending me that, and I was like, oh, look at that. That's the thing. I have no commentary on. I just want people to not hurt.
So Elder Saurus says, LOL, as a librarian, knowledge is power. Knowledge is the greatest weapon against ignorance. Absolutely. And when you're young, you can blame the school systems, that they didn't teach you stuff. But if you are an adult, the onus is on you to learn. So Elder Saurus, someone like you really helped me when I was a teen, because when I started high school in 9th grade, our sex education was awful. And so 2 to 3 times a week on my way home, because I'd walk home, tiny country town, I'd stop by the library and I'd do research about human sexuality, the female body, the male body, and I would educate everybody else in my class because we weren't allowed. I had a question for the teacher, and the teacher told me, and I remember this so clearly in my head, I'm sorry, Caston, I'm legally not allowed to answer that. Like, because it was abstinence only. And so I'm like, well, you're not going to stop me from getting this knowledge. And so I got it myself, and I brute forced a degree out of it. First person in the state of Texas to graduate with a human sexuality degree.
State of Texas?
Yes.
Whole thing?
Yeah, whole thing.
I never knew that. I thought it was just the University of North Texas.
Yeah, because they were the first one in Texas to have that program.
Oh, hell yeah.
You'd have to go to another state during that time in the early 2000s to get a degree in human sexuality. There was, plenty of feminism-based majors and stuff you could do, but specifically for the study of sexualities, there was not. So that is my, for a while, was my main gig, was basically being a sexual health guru and talking with couples and individuals, and focused a lot on alternative communities like trans community and gay and queer and poly and stuff like that. Talking about it. I love doing it. So
yeah.
And Darth Lord thanked me for answering the question. One of the only people I felt comfortable asking.
Aww.
That's sweet. Again, send me an email to the frank.commissions@gmail.com account, and I can hook you up with some
resources.
Yeah, some resources to learn more. There's people just keep going on this. Bisexual kaiju. The streets of Tokyo bathed in the blood of lizard womb bleeding. Oh, we got another librarian, space policeman. What?
I haven't heard space policeman.
Oh, is that a reference?
Hold on, I have to look. Okay. I know it from somewhere. I have to look it up.
Yay! Lots of librarians.
That's awesome. Come on.
Like, it
space
seems
policeman.
It seems so zen to work at a library if you have some sort of OCD or OCPD, and making everything neat and organized is like your job. Like, that to me sounds like heaven, putting on some earbuds, or at least one. So, if anybody has a question, you can hear them, but just organized, putting away books, making sure everything's pretty, I don't know. And I know there's way more to being a librarian than that. And I appreciate that, because y'all are a resource for so many different groups of people. And it's more than just checking out books and helping teens with book reports.
Space policeman, you got to tell me what that's from, because I just keep getting quotes for Space Cop, the movie by Red Letter Media, and that's not what it's from. So you got to tell me if you're still listening. Are you there, space policeman? It's me, Matt.
Bisexual kaiju. Seeing Matt doing this with the ink pen and someone who knows exactly what's up, I feel stress at the immaculate amount of detail about to be inked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks great. His the water coming off, like it looks like he's kind of melting right now. It looks like it's kind of melting, but it's really cool. And don't forget, guys, when he's finished with this, are you going to leave it inked, or are you going to color?
I'm going to color it.
Okay. So when he's finished coloring, we will have an auction for this piece, and we'll just do it in the comments. And Mooncalf, to me, Caston, I've been busting my ass drawing Supergirl for the past year or so. I'm not totally out of the drawing game. Well, good for you, because, they were worried about, not doing it anymore. So yeah, you just gotta work at it. Like we said.
Sorry. No. Like I meant to mention that earlier. Sophie's been doing Supergirl, and it's currently one of my favorite books. Especially the hot goth club nightclub scene.
Well, yeah, it's just doing the gym and the holograms and stuff. Just so long, like
the grind.
The grind. Like I don't think Matt could do a monthly book. I don't
really have monthly books in me anymore.
Yeah, it's too much. And Sophie, I'm pretty sure, is older than Matt, so I don't know how she's staying on top of it.
I mean, I think a lot of comic, like the monthly comic artists, you get into a rhythm, and that's just what you do. That's what you do.
Yeah, no thanks. Florga Steve asked, question. Considering the amount of crossovers Godzilla has had recently with DC, Marvel, Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now Sonic, what property would you want to see Godzilla crossover with?
I mean, they already did Power Rangers.
My Little Pony.
Actually, that would be fun. I would be kind of down. I would be down for that. I don't know if IDW does any Hasbro comics anymore. I know they were doing My Little Pony for a while. I don't know if they still are.
So can they only do crossovers with IPs they will have a license for?
Not necessarily. They don't have the license for Power Rangers. That's for Boom. So it was like a co-editorial gig. I don't know.
Space Police said Godzilla versus Transformers.
Yeah, I mean that's the obvious one, but IDW doesn't have Transformers anymore. It would have to go through Skybound, and I don't know if there's there's bad blood there. I don't know.
And then Florga says Scooby Doo.
I would love a Hanna-Barbera Godzilla Scooby Doo crossover. If they did that in like a direct to DVD or Netflix only like animated special like they used to do, like apparently the Scooby Doo WWE crossover I think was one of the top selling DVDs of all time. It was like a crazy huge seller. That one and the one they did with the Flintstones and WWE.
That's dumb.
People still buy it.
Vector Convoy. Bruh, how do you draw so fast? I'm still working on my sketch. I'm going to take a guess and that you draw your sketch as though Lucy. Like, I don't. What is all this chaos here? I don't know, but it's in Matt's head. He knows.
Yeah.
And the pen will make it come out.
I mean, just surrender to your mental illness, and it's also a lot of practice. I've been doing this for 15 years, so as I love reminding people, I had a flashback to a Game Grumps episode I saw recently where one of them says a really dumb joke and they both start laughing like lunatics, like as though it's like ha ha ha, and then Dan starts screaming 10 years of this shit. It's so good.
So Crafted said Nick Cage for sure. Are you referencing when we asked if anybody knows who the voiceover was in the Godzilla Minus Zero trailer?
It's kind of out of nowhere.
Is that what you're saying?
Is that in reference to something?
Because
no. Nick Cage is definitely an actor who would be in a Godzilla movie.
Oh yeah.
He loves. Remember,
Yeah. You told me.
They don't know. I have a video game that was held for Mr. Cage because apparently the shop that I bought it from, whenever they get in like vintage Godzilla stuff, they a little bit of a better shot of the art there. Whenever like vintage Godzilla games come into this particular shop, they would set it aside for Mr. Cage.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, and then then our friend Bree.
Let me tell this part.
All right.
Okay, so my best friend Bree is a Black woman, and if you have never been like part of Black culture, especially in the South, a big part of it is
chatting people up.
Yeah, well, chatting people up, but anytime you tell a story, you pump it up and make it, what's the word I'm looking for?
Embellish.
Yes, you embellish stories. It's just kind of part of the Southern Black culture.
Yeah.
And it just makes it more interesting. It's like, your old grandpa who tells you a story and it's bullshit, but it's fun to hear.
Fish this
so
big.
Matt got this comic book and they're like, well, we were holding it for Nick Cage.
It was a game. It
was
a
game.
Boy.
Yes, Game Boy. And they were holding it for Nick Cage, but it's like, it's been a while or something like that. Like, whatever. And they sold it to Matt. And so Bree heard that story. We were at Renaissance Festival 2 weekends ago. And she was telling everybody we met there, vendors and
this man.
And the story changed every time. I got better. It's
This
like,
man beat up Nick Cage on Christmas. The way they kept her and Reese were both just like on Christmas. It was so good. And they kept telling me like, this is what it's like to have black friends. This is what it's like to have black friends. And I'm just like, I guess it is. I'm missing out. Like every time they'd meet someone new, they would be like, this man. I'd be like, oh God. Yeah, they're great.
And Elder Soros says, I got to get you on the stream sometimes for some Gigabash collab, but I know you stay hella busy. Didn't you just do like 2 weeks ago, played Gigabash on a live stream with someone or a recorded stream or something?
No, I just played. Oh, I mean, I have played Gigabash on Rage Select.
But there was something. Who'd you?
I also played it. Like they put out a new DLC.
No, I get that. There was someone who did an interview request with you, and the setup was y'all playing.
Oh no, that was Sir Melee on. We were playing Godzilla Battle Line, and that was months ago.
Time.
Yeah. He's very nice. I like him.
Oh, it's Brit's Funhouse.
Brit's Funhouse.
They're like a Street Fighter Godzilla crossover.
Would the Street Fighters grow big?
I guess they'd have to.
Ah.
Oh, that was his neck. I don't know if you heard that. Oh. Oh, yes, Mooncalf. Some trans men have periods. Godzilla is a trans icon.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I really like the fact that even Toho has kind of embraced the fact that Godzilla is basically gender fluid. Although most of the time Godzilla gets referred to as it. And I feel like if you're trying to pump up the scary factor of Godzilla, that works, but whenever they talk about Manila in recent stuff, they say they, which I think is nice. Of gender, Godzilla would have a cloaca. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
It makes the most sense.
So you would have to go down there and squeeze to see it pops out, both of the hemipenes.
That's a word you all have in your head now. I had a friend who had to take her leopard gecko in for surgery because one of his hemipenes got distended. Oh, I know.
Did they just cut it off?
I think they just cut it off.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need it.
Yeah, well, it got infected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Darkest Will. Yeah. Asked if we are bringing any new big shirts to G-Fest. I bought your last one. Well, yeah, we have the
we should be getting in some of the most recent Ghost X Ghost Godzilla shirt.
Which character is it?
It's all the monsters.
Oh, that's right.
It's the Monster Island tour.
And then we still have some of the Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, we have. Well, it's the New Empire.
Yes.
Evolved Godzilla shirt. Yeah,
we got 30 of those, and I'll definitely bring them because we sold, I think, all but one T-shirt last year.
G-Fest cleaned us out.
Oh, I love it. Like, if we could have 3 G-Fests a year, that would be amazing.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to do so many. We've got a lot coming up. May is going to be crazy.
Yes. So, Space Policeman answered, it's from Tenchi Muyo.
Oh, yeah! Space Policeman! Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm also referencing Metal Heroes.
Gotcha. That's awesome. It's Space Policeman! Yeah. I can hear that being said in like a 90s anime dub voice. Love that. Love it.
Talking about library stuff, because like I said, we had multiple folks in chats that are librarians, and one person whose building they work in used to be a library. I hope that just means the library moved and didn't shut down. But Bossasaur says, I've been contemplating volunteering at my local library. Oh!
Mike Koger, yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Since I retired.
Yeah, you retired.
He did?
Yeah.
Whoa, cool. Congrats. Oh, that's right. I know that. No, do it. Like, Yeah, especially having someone in a wheelchair there, like, because think of so many disabled kids come into the library. That would be great for them to see someone that looks like them and can understand them. So yes,
Yeah, talk
Mike,
to them on a personal level.
go do it.
and,
You can just start a
yeah.
day a week or something. Like, see if you like it. You can always leave if you don't, but you keep yourself busy. So Godzilla and Gamera fan says, I've just reread Rulers of Earth. What did you get the new book? Or is it your originals? Anyway, I know artists can be hard on themselves, but trust me, Matt, you, Jeff, and Chris made the ultimate Godzilla comic series.
Thank you for that lie. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's very sweet. I really appreciate it. We had a lot of fun working on it. Yeah, it's I will say that we definitely, we pulled out all the stops and we had a great time working on it. So I won't deny that it's cool. It's a cool book. I just look back on it and there are just things where I'm just like, it's for someone like me, for an artist, you're just kind of like, oh, it's like looking at a child trying to learn. It's like, oh yeah, that's before I know how to do this, or oh yeah, that's.
Well, if you didn't know, they did a re-release cover of all of the Rulers of Earth compilation, and we have it in our shop. So I just put the link in the chat, and you can get the book. You can get just a signature that comes free, or you can upgrade and get a sketch in it. Or you can do the duo because Mothra trades paperback just came out too. And so we have a combo set of both of those where you get an extra discount. And where was my place? Oh, man. Every time I post something in a comment, it moves me down to the bottom of the chat. So I have to scroll back up to see where I was in the chat. Oh, Mooncalf. How about less Godzilla crossovers? I agree. I don't like crossovers. I think that they're just a money grab because you'd have to be amazing. It would have to be like the super amazing thing and not forced. And I feel like a lot are forced.
I feel like I was very fortunate to get to work on one of the best crossovers, which was the Mars Attacks Transformers crossover. Because the Martians, there's not a lot to them, so there's not all this lore to get hung up on. They're just these creepy looking little Martians, and they're just like horrible. And so it was just the Autobots and Decepticons having to like be like,
Donnie's here.
Donnie!
Yay, Donnie, my sweet, sweet boy.
Yay. Donnie Reno.
If you don't know,
Donnie Lonnie Ding Dong. Okay.
Donnie is who wrote the poetry in Matt's 70th anniversary.
Yeah. Donnie wrote the poetry for In the Shadow of God, the Eisner winning.
So yeah, Donnie's first jump into comics, and he wins an Eisner. Right? Do know, Donnie, that means you get a free ticket, a free lifetime pass to go to San Diego Comic-Con.
I think.
Yeah, every Eisner winner does. That's how it works.
Okay, I keep meaning to look into that.
Donnie is a professional poet, and he also teaches at his local university. And I'm assuming you teach poetry or some sort of writing or something along those lines. I don't know exactly. I'm sure the classes change.
No, it's shop.
Yeah.
He teaches shop.
He teaches shop.
He teaches shop, and he teaches You know why the phrase remedial PE came into my head?
Remedial PE?
I don't know. It says nothing about Donnie. It's just a funny phrase. Oh, we have fun.
Vector Convoy asks, as someone who started working on his first original comic,
Nice.
would it be better to do all at once and release each issue online intermittently so I'm not worried about the release dates, or should I try to shoot for monthly issues as a way to get better at drawing faster without compromising quality as much as possible? I plan on it being 8 issues.
It depends on how you want to distribute it. If you plan on it just being online, I would do enough ahead of time to where you've got a consistent, reliable release. But outside of that, unless you have you have some kind of a monthly contract or something with a publisher, don't.
No, it's to be original, self-published.
Okay.
No, I would say have at least 3 issues finished before you publish the first one, and that gives you some extra time to get those others out. And also depends, like, if you want to, like, kickstart it or something like that. Again, if you need help with that, if that's a game plan at all, like mentioned earlier, we have contacts to help with kickstarting and baby comic book artists. But yeah, have several done first. So if something does happen, like, you get a little extra leeway, because you don't want to say, oh, this will be released monthly, and then your 6th book is behind by 2 months, you're going to lose your audience. Like, they don't know who you are, and what you did is you promised them a book a month. So you've got to deliver a book a month.
It's in a nutshell.
Oh, that's a good one. Nobody, bisexual kaiju, nobody said Godzilla crossover with Sailor Moon.
Ooh.
Why did no one say Sailor Moon? No, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I read a Sailor Moon Godzilla crossover fan fiction in G-Fan, like back in the 90s. And it was not very good. More than a little sexist. It was a parody fan fiction 90s. But yeah. Again, they're all street level superheroes, and like, I don't know. I don't know what the Sailor Scouts would do against Godzilla.
Ooh. So Chaotix Artist says, who is your favorite Millennium original kaiju?
I think original kaiju, I think Sophie and I both share this. It's probably Megaguirus, because Megaguirus just has a really cool power set and is a cool design, and it's just neat. It's neat. It's not my favorite Millennium movie. That's of course GMK, but
Darth Lord. See, now I feel like a perv for learning the word hemipenis. Yeah, well, it's just like we were talking before. Knowledge is power. It's just
anatomy. It's just.
Yep.
Yeah, you little freak.
Brit's Funhouse asked, Matt, did you see the new Call of Duty Monsterverse collab where Godzilla and Kong has guns?
Oh yeah, that was those were skins that you can get as a reward for playing. I'd know more if I played Call of Duty. I remember when they did the collab with Call of Duty when Godzilla vs. Kong was originally coming out, and I got to play that or ride shotgun and scream a lot while Jeff was playing it on Rage Select, and we had a great time. It's one of my favorite videos we did because there's a lot of me just screaming, Jeff, I want to see Godzilla! And he's like, Matt, I'm being shot at. And it's like, that sounds like not my problem.
Crafted asked, are the prices for commissions for this year's G-Fest be increased? Yeah, we increase them every year. It's like $10. Like it's not like a lot. It's
10% increase.
Yeah, it's just a 10% increase, so not much at all. They'll be, about the same. Speaking of commissions, we have 2 high-end commission spots left. And high-end meaning it'll be cover quality, not like the commission Matt's working on now. that is what we call a commission or a convention commission.
Yeah.
So, but if you want something, do you have any options we can pull out here and show? But if you want something that looks like a comic book cover, and you are paying for it, but you don't have the year-long wait list of the mail-out commissions. But if you're interested in doing a high-end commission, I just put the link in, and you just fill out the form, and you can just go look at the form to see like what the prices are. Like, it goes up to multi-thousands of dollars if you want a huge one.
You get what you pay for.
Yep. I also pay to skip the line. Hold on, let me... Victor Convoy thanked us for the comic advice, and if they go to Kickstarter, we'll let us know.
Please do.
Yes, do that. And Chaotic Artist asked, which is your favorite kaiju to draw? And I'm going to go turn the AC down while you answer. It's hot.
I mean, Godzilla is kind of my go-to because I've been drawing him for so long. Let's pick this up so you guys can gonna get a better look at it. I like how the Statue of Liberty came out at the bottom there. Yeah, Godzilla's probably my favorite just because I've drawn him so much that I just kind of, it just comes a lot more effortlessly to me than most other monsters. But I mean, they're all cool. Like, they're all cool or memorable or interesting in some way. You know, I mean, honestly, Godzilla 98 is really fun to draw. It's a really cool monster design. You know, all the baggage aside of the character, you know, is like, I don't know what that sound was. That's kind of how we talk to our cats. Like, our cats will just be like, are any in here? I don't see any. They're probably on the couch. Yeah, I can't really see the chat at the moment. But I'm wondering if anybody read all of Godzilla versus Ninja Turtles, because I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely was a sad boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what Sophie was talking about. It's just really hard to do crossovers, and it's hard not to jork them up. Because, you know, especially if you're also trying to push a product, like if you have like, oh, you know, you have to sell this new toy. I like the Godzilla Ninja Turtles toys though. I think they're kind of fun.
Next up, Godzilla and Gamera fan. Do you think Destroya could show up in the Kaisei era?
I think the effects required for something like a Destroya would be very taxing. So I don't know. Could be. But I think that, yeah, I think it would require a certain level of effects fidelity that would require a very high budget. So that'd be more likely we would see Destroyer in the Monsterverse before we saw it in anything else.
Follow-up question. Who is your least favorite monster to draw? I wouldn't say monster, but I'd just say Transformers. A lot of straight lines and rulers involved.
Transformers can be very challenging. I was going to say Mecha King Ghidorah has always been a major challenge for me because Ghidorah is already really complicated because of all of its heads and necks and tails and crap. And then you add all this mechanical stuff with Mecha Ghidorah, and you're just like...
It's a Transformer.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
And like for commissions and stuff, I implemented this a couple of years ago. Like if you get Ghidorah as your commission, that counts as 2 characters. Like, because it's 3 heads. Like, yeah, they share a body, but it's a lot. Unless you want like the back 2 in Shadow or something. And some people get a little spicy. It's just 1 character. I'm like, 3 heads.
It's also Ghidorah takes more time, and you're paying for it.
Crafted asked, "Hey Matt, have you ever drawn a tomboy character before? If not, I'd love to see you do Lilith Ansland."
Aisland.
Okay.
I have drawn like tomboyish characters in Godzilla Legends issue 1. The femme lead in that is like really short hair. I think I based her off of Rihanna from that era. And yeah, you know, it's I'd love to draw Darkstalkers characters though. They are really fun and cool. You should throw it on the pile of crap Matt wants to draw but doesn't have time to draw.
And if you enjoy our streams and stuff like that and want to get behind the scenes info, you can jump onto Matt's Patreon. He's been doing the Godzilla Neo series.
Yeah, I've been doing Godzilla Neo Remonstered, where I'm doing like updates of certain Godzilla Neo characters. Not all of them, but certain ones that like strike my fancy, where I'm like, oh, you know, that could be interesting.
And maybe there'll be a vote on which the next one will be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next one is Mothra. I've been working on the Mothra kind of on and off. I just haven't been able to touch it because I was working on Godzilla vs. Texas and I was working on other stuff, and then I needed to earn some money. And
Jack's Axe asked, that is a hard thing to say. Is a bookmark something you'd be open for in the future? I can't do it now, but I thought about reaching out before with bookmark commissions for my 2.5 by 6 inch for my comic.
I get you.
What is that, like an actual bookmark, or is
like
that
an actual, like just design of an actual bookmark?
Gotcha.
You know, I'm not open to it. It's just, is it something that works in my schedule? And if you have the money, you know. I feel like I need some music or something.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get copyright. You have to do the
lo-fi.
Yes, that one.
Get some. The Monster Island Buddies just uploaded a new video about insane Godzilla 98 merch you need to see.
Not need to buy, just need to see.
You just gotta look at it. Is my Godzilla puppet over there? Oh, it's behind the monitor. It's on way.
There we go. Oh, this thing is awful.
I got this. How's it going? my other partner Tessa found this for me on Facebook Marketplace. Hey, what's this? I don't know who that guy is. This guy's not Godzilla. I'm Godzilla.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're Timu Godzilla.
Yes, I am. How dare you? That's racist.
You're Jay Leno Godzilla.
Racist against lizards. Anyway. Blow it out your hemipene. All right, that's enough of that. Blow it out your cloaca. It's fine.
I saw bits come off.
It's fine. I know where it landed. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jack's Axe asks again, if you could redesign a monster either for a different take or an improvement, what monster comes to mind?
I mean, that's kind of what Godzilla Neo was all about. It was about me like kind of just redesigning monsters and stuff, just having fun with it. I'd love I kind of already redesigned a bunch of monsters. Maguma would be fun because Maguma is supposed to be a reptile, even though it looks like a giant walrus. And I want to do some stuff with like convergent evolution and be like, well, it just kind of looks like a walrus. Why did I? Oh yeah.
Godzilla and Gamera Fan asked, would you say that the Godzilla comics are lore accurate?
It depends on the comic, you know, because I guess it also depends on what you mean by lore accurate, because a lot of the Godzilla comics are the Godzilla comics are all a bunch of what if stories, and Godzilla, more so than a lot of fictional characters, is really beholden to the whims of plot armor. And so I mean, and Godzilla lore itself is not terribly consistent.
Calliope. came in here, flopped on the floor, and is just yelling.
Meow, meow. What about me? What about me? A cat stopped in the chat at some point to say hi. Hi, cat.
Which one? You have so many cats.
Cat as in Maddie Catboy.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, from the Tweetars.
Yes. The cool cat.
Mm-hmm. The cat who's...
Callie,
shut up!
Put the kitty on the camera.
Go get her.
Come here, baby. Can't we show your fat ass to everybody?
Mm-hmm. Here, no.
No.
It's very precarious.
No, but if I just flip that, because that's on a
Okay.
hinge, so she'll be upside down.
I can't do it any more than that.
Oh, it won't go more than that.
No.
No.
Here, just give her to me.
Well, you turn around. She's right there.
I'm gonna pick up this 20-pound cat.
I mean, he's not lying. She's 22 pounds.
Come here, baby. Oh, I feel like I'm lifting
There you
weights.
go. Put her in your lap, and then
There she is. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Is it bad? Is this what you wanted? Okay, she wants up. She wants up.
Okay, the chat's going crazy.
Kitty!
And our boys are sweet, and they're tiny, and
They're easy to pick up.
They're
Hi, Romulus. Are you sniffing Godzilla?
Yeah, 'cause you chunked it over there. He's all worried.
He's doing that
so
cat
worried. Crouch where there's I can run away in a second.
He's hunkered. He's all hunkered.
Hi, buddy.
Pen. I just had a pen.
Oh my goodness! They found out we're giving cats attention, so they come over here. All right, now there's Romulus.
Oh, come here, Romulus. You want to be on camera? Nope. I got it.
So Callie is 5, and Romulus here is 13.
Oh God!
Ah, you gotta flip him. There you go.
I can't.
There you go.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Oh, you looking at the Godzilla? Oh, my sweet handsome boy.
Hi,
Sweet,
I love you.
boy.
I love you. Everybody say hi to Romulus.
And his brother is Remus, the builders of Rome. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Okay. Yes, the mythological builders of Rome.
Callie.
Shut up.
Hush.
You fucking get a job.
So many kitties. Yes, I have 3. That's another thing I do. Matt mentioned earlier is animal person. I've hand raised 13 litters of kittens.
Yup.
Total of 62 kittens total. All of my cats are all my bottle babies. I don't keep all of them, obviously. That's too many cats. But at one time, I had 3 different litters of kittens that overlapped. Calliope. And I had 21 cats in my 1-bedroom apartment. That only lasted a couple of days because the oldest litter was ready to get adopted out. And the litter after them was just a week behind it. And so I had, a 12-week-old litter and a 10-week-old or 11-week-old litter. And then I got a 1-day-old litter. So there was quite a bit. There's a photo of me somewhere asleep on the couch with just kittens all over me.
What is the is that thing from the internet that's like that person who's like covered in cats and the caption is like that much purring can repair broken bones, like
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. No, I love the way cats smell. I'm sure I have the parasite in my brain that makes me like the smell of cats. So I can smell their pheromones. Not everybody can.
So you're saying you're autistic?
Yeah, that too. Oh, Wami was. Oh,
Wamulus.
Speaking of Destroya, says Godzilla and Gamera fan, what are your thoughts on him, the character, not the movie?
Oh man, I have thoughts on the movie. I think Destroyer's awesome. I think Destroyer's a great design. I got to meet the designer. Was it Maeda Sensei? No. Oh, I forget. I'm blanking on his name, but I met him at okay, the trumpet Godzilla.
Yeah, thank you. It's too much.
Fuck off.
It's like cats screaming. That's better.
It's a little better. Yeah, I think Destroyer. But yeah, I met the designer. I've met him at 2 events. His daughter is in a band that does covers of tokusatsu theme songs, which is awesome. And he is also the lead character designer from Ronin Warriors, aka Samurai Troopers, which is friggin' awesome. I love Destroyer. I think Destroyer is really cool. I have thoughts on the movie. I recently rewatched it. Not as good as everybody thinks it is. It's kind of an editing mess, especially the final battle. It just kind of stops and starts like 4 or 5 times. And there's no like ebb and flow to the battle. It just kind of keeps going. And I'm like, somebody throw a pie. Like, not literally, but it's just like, I wish. Apparently, there's an edit out there that is a more consistent ending, a more consistent final battle. And it's the ending, and it dovetails into the part where Godzilla, or Destroyer's chest opens, and it starts firing this huge beam at Godzilla that knocks him down. And so then he gets off a lucky shot. His beam punches a hole through Destroyer's chest, and then he charges Destroyer and beats it to death while he's melting because he's in meltdown, burning Godzilla. So, melting. Who would have thought a small amount of water could have gotten on me?
Godzilla Man said, I wonder if Yamazaki was inspired by the Super Godzilla design.
I don't know. Shoulder spikes on Godzilla isn't exactly like a bold and original concept. It's like I was saying earlier, I feel like this Godzilla looks like he's evolved for battle. So, we'll see what happens.
See who he battles.
Mm-hmm.
And that size difference is significant because in the trailer they looked about the same size, but I like it. It looks good.
Yeah, well, this is more artistic liberty. So,
Day Use Flex asked, "What do you think about Stan Winston Godzilla? It's one of my favorites."
Stan Winston's Godzilla. Oh, it's great. It's a lovely design. It's very beautifully rendered. It has all these little details that I like. I don't think it has quite enough oomph. It doesn't quite have the power that I look for in a Godzilla. It's although my favorite image of that Godzilla is the concept art done by Ricardo Delgado, concept artist from Star Trek DS9, that Kasten owns original art from.
Yeah.
Delgado did this now kind of famous illustration of that version of Godzilla crouched like a cat with his tail up in the air, like swishing it around and stuff. I'm surprised I haven't. I'm surprised I haven't sent that. I haven't like shown that to you, Kasten. I think you'd really like it. It's Kittyzilla.
Well, I have a Kittyzilla too. Art
yeah.
From Laura Zombie.
Yeah. It's on the wall leading into the living room.
Yeah, that was the first ever Godzilla thing I ever bought, and I knew what Godzilla was, but it was not part of my life. But cats are, and there was this really cute piece of kind of modern pop art watercolor by a gal named Laura Zombie, who does bright colored stuff with heavy dark lines that I like. Yeah,
big splashes of color.
Yeah, literal splashes. Mm-hmm. And she did a Catzilla, and it's a kitten, on standing up on his hind legs, like attacking a helicopter that's going around a building.
Yeah, I got that. They're shooting at it and stuff. It's very funny.
If you have any other questions, I'm finally caught up on the chat, so feel free to ask.
Yeah, I'm liking those just coming together.
Yeah, it's looking great. And do know that we will be auctioning this off when Matt's almost finished, like when he's maybe working on the background colors, but it'll get auctioned off in the chat. I'll take the highest 2 bids, because in case something falls through with the first one, we will, contact the number 2 person.
I didn't know it cost money.
Like, what do you think the starting bid will be? Sure.
Yeah.
You can do 200 starting bid.
200 starting bid sounds good.
Yeah.
I remember the last one of these I did when the -1 trailer dropped. I think it went for 5 at the end of the day. There was this one person who was like going to be at G-Fest who was like, "No, I need it." They were really great.
Mooncalf said, "Let's pitch a Manila comic. That'd be perfect. A kids comic, like a young kids."
But they did that.
Oh, they did?
Monster Island Summer Camp.
Oh, I didn't know there was a comic. I know there's all those little YouTube shows.
Yeah, it's what?
Donnie, Matt, when will you immortalize me as a Mothra fairy in a comic?
Oh, I should have done that when I was working on the damn Mothra comic.
Yeah, that would be a good idea because Matt like slips in, people.
I
in
like
his
putting my
life.
friends into stuff.
I think I've been in 2.
I know you were Inspector Man, and I feel like you were in a crowd scene.
Yes, I was.
Else.
I was holding up the sign.
That was Spectre Man.
The Earth has no plan B.
Yeah,
because human sexuality.
Yeah.
Birth control.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't finished my Pokemon one.
Oh yeah, I keep it on my desk so I'll remember to do it. But yeah, this was Caston's Valentine's Day gift, but I had to talk with her about what kind of Pokemon she has, and we agreed to kind of make one up.
Yeah,
kind of like a Ponyta Mega Evolution
with a universe cosmic theme.
Yeah. And I also had to find the right purple for your hair.
Yeah,
which I got
we'll
some. I'm gonna
shopping.
have to. I went shopping and I found some. But I might have to combine some stuff.
Yeah.
It's somewhere around here. I think this is the closest. I have to combine this.
See, I just need a lighter color of that.
Right. So it'd be like VO6.
Yeah. So this is a little cute cheat sheet that I made, Matt, so you can see what color the copas are. Because he would, in the past, just pick one and start drawing. I was like, I don't like that. And you grab another one and I don't know.
Woefully inefficient.
Yeah. And so I printed out the entire list of Copics with it has like the color names listed on there. And as he gets them, he fills it in so you can see what color it is.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. You can make your own if you are an artist. They have them online, just an image. Yeah, because it's from Copic. Okay. Dark Soul, how do we pay? It'll be through PayPal. We can also take Venmo and Cash App. And what's the bank one? Zelle. So yes.
Zelle, you Zelle, we Zelle.
Mm-hmm. Craft. Sorry, go ahead.
This is a lo-fi cover of the Shin Godzilla music. That's funny.
Oh, appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Crafted said, it would be funny if -0 monster is Dogora.
Oh, yeah, Dogora.
I've never heard of that one.
Dogora was in one Godzilla movie. It shows up sometimes in cameos. It's like a space jellyfish. And it feeds on carbon. So the plot actually revolves around a group of diamond smugglers. But Dogora keeps eating their diamonds. Because it has like these invisible tendrils that it just like passes through walls and just like it just consumes diamonds. But it does other stuff too.
Crafted said coal.
Coal,
and diamond. Yeah,
diamond, coal. Like I think it does attack a coal mine at one point. And it's just kind of floating in the sky, and it's really kind of nightmarish. But I think its only thing it's vulnerable to is bee venom. Something about the chemical compound of bee venom kills it.
Mooncalf said, I heard from a source at Toho that the other monster in -0 is Gabara. We'll see.
Yeah, sure it is.
I don't know. Was that the janitor at Toho?
The janitor. Gabara is the bully monster that beats up Manila.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's one of the kaiju that Sophie really likes because no one else likes it.
Connor Bratton says, how did you read the new Transformers comic from Image? I guess, how did you like?
Oh yeah, I've been really loving it. I'm not as in love with the current arc. I feel like the current arc, they're kind of struggling to find a new status quo, or they're kind of struggling, like, where do we go now? But beyond that, I like it a lot. It's kind of fun.
And although we have a ton of like Godzilla vs. Texas pre-orders, we don't have a whole lot of like shit I can pack and mail out right now. I'm doing a mail run tomorrow, or one of us is doing a mail run tomorrow. Got a couple orders. So, like I put on the website here, if you get anything from our shop tonight or up until like 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, it'll go out tomorrow as well. So we need rent money. So if you've been waiting on something. And Creature Wars Studios asked, what are your overall thoughts on the Godzilla design for -0?
I mean, it seems like I haven't seen enough of it to really make a judgment call, but it seems like it's really, they're really taking the previous film's design and zhuzhing it up. You know, like I've said a couple times, if it is consistent that he is evolving for battle, then it's like they took the previous design and they're just kind of adding armor and stuff to him. So I think that's a cool idea. I think that's a fine enough concept.
What color was Godzilla in the trailer? I can't remember.
In the primary shot that he comes out of the water, it's kind of overcast, so he's gray. But in the final shot with the Statue of Liberty, he's the same color, which is kind of this brownish greenish combination.
There's a lot of ink.
Mm-hmm.
Getting quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide which side I want to do the stamp. I probably do my stamp right there.
Well, and stick it on there now, so it's there and out of the way. Getting close.
Mm-hmm. What do we want to do by dinner?
We got leftovers. I can have the ramen. Your sushi's probably no good, and then you have the stuff from Jack Allen.
Yeah,
do that
with all the gravy on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weren't you just mentioning earlier how good I am at cooking? I know how to separate the gravy, cook it so it's crispy, and then re-add the gravy. And you just got to get a spatula and scrape it off.
Oh, there you go. Aren't I a horse's ass?
Crafted said, could we see Godzilla attack Russia like a nuclear depot in -0, or the Russians use a nuke to bomb Godzilla?
I could see either of those things happening. I don't know.
Hey! We had a cat spat. Well, not so much a spat, they wrestled. Ooh, you poofy boy. Come here.
Yeah, he's all poofed up. Yeah, it's another one of those
trumpets.
Yeah.
Just, that sound is very on a tiny little phone speaker.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had meatloaf in forever. Apparently, I guess that's Scrap's favorite. Scrap 50 Serves favorite food is meatloaf. Yeah, I don't think I've made a meatloaf in a decade.
Just never really been a fan.
Well, it's not. I mean, good meatloaf is good, but sure. I grew up really poor, and so meatloaf was something we had pretty frequently, along with like the frozen Salisbury steaks. Like,
sure.
So yeah, good meatloaf is good, but it's just one of those things. Plus the texture, because I put gloves on, but you gotta get in there with your hands to mix
You gotta mash it
all
up.
the eggs and the seasoning and the ground beef and the breadcrumbs, and you just gotta get in there and form it to a loaf.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mashed potatoes part, now that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna name this piece?
No. Minus Liberty.
Kelly.
Oh, she's trying to play
Whatever
with the
that little thing that came off.
Yeah.
Was.
Callie, leave it alone. I don't want you losing that. Minus Liberty was the first thing to come to my mind, but
give me Liberty or give me Godzilla. Oh, that color's weird because it looks like a neon orange on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's red. I have to do some color correction at some time. Donnie says he loves Minus Liberty. I think that's a good one. Are you just gonna do a textured background, or what do you think?
I mean, it'll be like the gray sky kind of. Oh my gosh, it'll be a gray sky kind of like in the trailer. I'll figure it out.
So I'm assuming you're done with inking now?
More or less.
Donnie said I may do an ekphrasic. I've never heard that term. You're going to have to define it.
I may do an ekphrasic poem in response to the RP. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know the definition of ekphrasic.
Yeah, if you do that and send it to me, I'll make it all pretty and print it out and include it in whoever wins the auction for it. Would you want to make prints of Titan tiles of that?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it when it's done.
We can ask the chat if there's interest there, because only one person can own it. But if we make prints of it, then
that also makes it more special. I mean, I'll probably include it in a future sketchbook or something. I'll think about it.
I mean, we can also leave it up to the winner too, because that's their decision if they're okay with it being made into prints, or if they're like, no, I want it all to myself, which is fine. We've had people go both ways. Like the newest print that we put out, the Godzilla cart one, that was one of those high-end commissions that I shared the link for earlier. And it was just such a cool design and not something, we've done before, that we asked him, like, hey, could we turn this into prints? And he's like, absolutely. And so we've sold several of those. And I sent him one too for free. Because was his original, was it inked only or was it colored?
It was inked only.
Okay, so he gets a colored version he can put up next to his inked only, so it looked like this stage here that Matt's at, where it's just the black and white.
Yeah.
Okay. Creature War Studios, Godzilla -0, lost in New York. And he tries to ask for directions from people.
Godzilla
and they just
takes
tell him.
Manhattan.
Okay, Donnie got back to us. Ekphrasic poem. It's a form of poetry that reacts/engages in conversations with various media. That is a specific type of poetry. I mean, knowing that there's that, I'm sure that there's got to be a type of poetry that is written specifically for sneezes or something. It's like, oh, I had this sneeze and I must write about it. But no, that's pretty awesome. Thanks for the education.
I love it. It makes me think of that bit from that early Family Guy, when that guy came over and he's like, you can't build a pool your house is too close to the curb. You can't build a pool back there. And he's like, oh yeah, well, your eyes are too close to the center of your head. Well, that may be, but I only have to wear one swimming goggle when I go to swim in my pool. Wait a minute.
You mean too close together? You said,
yeah, your eyes are too close together.
Okay, you said
too close to the center of your head.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
That's face, not head. Because I was thinking it was inside his brain. Like, what's going on here? Is there like a tube coming out of...
So, no, they're just like right at the bridge of his nose. And then Peter's like, wait a minute. And it's like, what? I have to draw you. And then later he's like drawing. He was like, "You're why cavemen painted on walls."
Crafted said, could be interesting to see Godzilla in the beginning of the Cold War in -0, especially if it's 1949, a year before the Korean War.
Mm-hmm.
We could see Godzilla attack the North, as in North Korea.
It is a great line from Kong Skull Island that John C. Reilly has, where they said like, he's always like, oh, wait a minute there, Russia's our allies, and he's like, because he was been stuck on the island since World War II. He's like, not anymore. So are we at war with them? It's more of a Cold War. What do you mean? They take the summers off? Anyway. I'm getting hungry.
Oh no. Like Tracy, my neighbor sent us a text. It can wait. Said our AC's making noises.
Oh dear.
Oh, I hope not.
Okay.
We have awesome neighbors.
Yeah. We love them. Yeah, I hope everything's okay. We've been going through it.
No. Anybody else miss phones with physical keyboards? I miss my BlackBerry. Like I wasn't like, obsessed with BlackBerries. It's just that was the phone that had a physical keyboard, and swipe typing is so inaccurate. So I'm texting our neighbor back. Swipe. It's like I have to go through and every 10 words gets messed up. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking up the Statue of Liberty color. Oh, Donnie's leaving. Well, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, if you do write a poem, let us know.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I'll get Matt to text you a photo when he's finished with it, so you can see it.
Come together.
Come together right now. Over Godzilla.
What?
Stop.
You having trouble with the text messaging?
No, it's just the swiping. It just doesn't. I'm looking at the Statue of Liberty so I can tell you what color would work best.
I have it on my phone.
No, I got it here too, but it's like this. I'm trying to.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't see you grab that.
Because you don't have it. Actually, that one's perfect if you have that. The BG32.
Mm-hmm.
That's spot on. And you can do some kind of coppery highlights, dark copper highlights. A dark gold would be perfect. So BG32, where's your bin at?
It's over here. I got it here.
Okay,
yeah, I see it already.
Perfect. That pop of color would go really well.
Well, it's the same as the one I did when the -1 teaser dropped. It's like there's that little girl wearing the red sweater or whatever it is, and she's like one of the most immediately eye-catching things in the trailer. And this is like
Vector Convoy says that's looking peak.
What the kids say.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect color. That bluey greeny green with a hint of blue. Are you gonna do the water dark?
The splashing is gonna be light, but yeah, the water is definitely gonna be dark. I might go with a slightly different kind of gray, like a neutral gray, or maybe a toner gray. Let's see. Yeah, there's that. Maybe warm gray for the sky, so Godzilla pops, and then like a neutral gray for the water.
Do you have like a blue gray for the sky? That might work better because you got so much gray already that you want to pop a color.
Well, that's what the advantage of doing a warm gray would do.
But it's still gray. Like, I'm thinking, like, you know.
Go on.
I mean, you do you, but, you know, maybe kind of the B32 or some kind of a gray, or layer it together or something. It's just, he's all gray. In warm gray versus cool gray, it's still gray. I mean, up to you. Did you want? We could start the auction since we're getting close. Let me get through these comments. Aw, Darkest Will says, I like the outfits you wear at G.
Gaston really inspired me to start dressing up.
Yeah, because he didn't. He would just wear his standard t-shirt and cargo shorts.
No, just trying to be comfortable. And, you know, I was traveling by myself a lot of the time.
And Jax asks, actually, speaking of digital versions of things, has Matt ever tried making art digitally using a tablet? I take it he generally prefers doing art traditionally based on his process here. Well, we can't really show digital that well. Like,
well, I'd have to stream it through my computer. I do digital art all the time. In fact, all of Godzilla vs. Texas was done digitally.
Mm-hmm.
My story in Godzilla vs. Texas was done digitally. Okay.
Yeah, but when you do it digitally, you don't have a physical product to sell.
Yeah. Like
that's a big thing. And originals go for more money than prints. So when we can do physicals, we do. Like with Mothra, he decided to do all physical, which was insane.
Yeah, we were talking about that during the Mothra live stream that Sophie and I did, and Sophie was definitely like, I cannot believe. She was like, I should have said something. I should have said, no, Matt, you're not doing that.
It was rough there at the end. Definitely big crunch time.
Yeah, it was tough. I got my buddy Roberto to come in and do like last minute.
They had a play date. Well, they were
coloring book play dates.
Watching Scrap 50. Well, that was weird. Just flashed out for a second. Scrap 50 said the Periwinkle pin in Matt's collection. My time to shine.
The Periwinkle.
Yeah, like for Sky. Yeah, when we're talking about Sky colors.
Yeah, my time to shine.
All right, let's start the auction. It'll be in the comments. I know since we have 2 streams going on, both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you. My brain was saying Switch. I'm like, what? No, I'm not getting spanked like my mom. So I will keep the highest bid on the screen so you can see what it is. So we can hop back and forth. But starting bid is 200. So if someone wants to get it going, you can just throw your bid in the chat. Craft is like, I'll pay $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
Materials cost more than that.
Each one of these markers
crazy, and they don't last that
cost
long.
of a damn Big Mac.
That's some chill music.
Yeah. It's actually the Destroy All Monsters March, and they found a way to like really slow it down, and I like it.
So that's what you want to do for the sky, is that warm gray?
Yeah. And then I am going to go over it with some white paint pens to do some of the running rivulets and water
Make
spray.
It pop.
Yeah, give it a little more texture.
All right, we got $2.25 from Big Bad Shadow Man.
Damn, thank you. Big Bad Shadow Man, been around since the kaiju combat days.
Yeah. Creature Wars said, I would join the auction, but I recently wasted my money on useless, overpriced lizard toys. That's Matt's life. But he's getting better at it.
Yeah,
He's
but
just
actually,
talking about it.
yeah, I mean, I just like, I got other stuff I need to spend money on, like food. But, you know, I still allow for myself to like get Godzillas for the lineup. I have the lineup of all the Godzillas on my shelf surrounding my studio. That's kind of my focus of my collection these days. They just put out, or they're about to put out a Godzilla from Hedorah where he's holding the two orbs from Hedorah's, but he ripped from Hedorah's body, and you could put a 6 and a 7 on each one, and he would be doing the thing. He'd be doing 6-7. It's
6-7.
It's stupid. I don't understand.
Yeah,
children should be abolished.
Silly. So I'm guessing this might be the very first art of -0 ever sold. Because I mean, who else is doing this right now? Like,
I think some other people are like working on some just for funsies.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
So you can have the first. And Elder Source like, yeah, I'm still saving for G Fest. I have to buy plane tickets. Yeah, we haven't gotten ours yet. We got the hotel though, right?
Yeah, I locked in. That's become like one of the first things I do is I lock in the hotel.
Because man, it'd be awful to not be in the same hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And Godzilla Man said, I would try, but I have my eyes set on the Super Godzilla X Plus announced. Trying to save up for my first ever trip to Japan in 4 years for my 40th birthday. Yeah, Japan is awesome.
Congratulations. Oh, that reminds me, our friend Mary, I was talking with her about you specifically, and she said the way your eyes light up when you talk about Japan is very endearing.
Well, again, I grew up really poor. We never even left the state of Texas, much less the country. And I'm sure most everybody here is American, but if you're not, every state in the U.S. is basically its own country. Its culture is different, its food is different, and it's about the size of you know, some smaller countries.
Texas is bigger than any country in Europe.
Yep, absolutely. There's a lot of folks here,
or it's as big as Japan.
Yeah, the same like square footage, square miles. As the Japan. But no, going to Japan is cool. Like, we didn't get exposed to a whole lot of cultures other than white, black, and Hispanic being in Texas. I was terrified.
Yeah, I mean, you people like you there for the most part.
Yeah, because in Japan, they don't say what they want to say. They're always really nice.
It's a very go along to get along culture.
And I'm blunt, not mean, but, you know, I say the thing, whereas most other people wouldn't. They hire people in Japanese companies. They'll hire Americans to come in and be the voice for the employees to talk to management.
Like, hey, can we get a water cooler or something?
Yeah, because the employees would never deign to ask for anything, and so they'll talk to the American hire, and they will do it. We don't have much of a problem speaking up. Ooh, that's stinky.
I haven't been smelling it.
Yeah, just gotta whiff the pascas.
Kind of hard to.
What's up?
Oh, just the light reflecting off of it.
Well, Big Bad Shadow Man has the highest bid at $225, and whenever Matt is finished, we'll call it. So whoever is the highest bid, then we'll get it with a backup of the number 2 person.
That's a Final Wars. That's fun.
What station is it? Is it like Godzilla Lo-Fi or something?
Yeah, it's some artist who has a bunch of like it's like a playlist of lo-fi covers of different Godzilla music.
Oh.
Yeah, this one is by Omni, AMNI.
Well, Florida Steve, so far we only have the one, which is kind of surprising. Everybody's broke.
Yeah.
As my grandpa would say, he was a country boy, didn't even have a high school diploma, and was illiterate. Not functionally illiterate. Like, he signed an X for his name. But he would say, broke, busted, and can't be trusted.
Yeah. I saw a post recently that summarized it really well, which is like Trump's economy truly just is everyone's broke and everything's more expensive.
They were asking the size.
Oh, okay. So it's about 10.75.
It's 9.5
by 9.5, just under that.
Yeah, because it's a Japanese shikishi board, so it's not, based on our freedom units. They use centimeters.
Fucking freedom units.
Freedom units. And whoever does get it, once payment goes through, if it goes through tonight, then we'll get it out tomorrow.
Thinking Y21 for the gold, for the flame.
Yeah, I think that works. The light, bright yellow.
Buttercup yellow.
Light, bright. Is that what it's called? Buttercup?
Yep, buttercup yellow.
Oh, I love buttercups.
I know you do.
So cute. Like, here, I don't know how far buttercups grow.
Yeah.
They're also called, I think, primrose or dog rose or something like that. Anyway, but they're these light pink flowers that grow out of a plant that looks like a weed. And as kids, we'd pick them and smell them because there's a ton of bright yellow pollen in them. And so when you smelled it, you would get a bright yellow nose.
Mm-hmm.
That was before allergies were invented.
Before allergies were invented by vaccines.
Oh, that's right. Tax day is tomorrow.
So it is.
So for folks that, this is not legal advice, but for folks that would like to protest the government, always file your taxes. But you don't have to be as quick on paying them. Oh, Big Bad Shadowman says, I'm not doing any cons this year, so I got the money. Well, that's good. I mean, we're kind of at a mini con right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you doing one of the shows.
Mini hangout.
Yeah, like a panel, like a con panel.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got two goobers yapping while art's being made.
Two goobers.
I don't think I'm as funny as Hiroshi, but
Hiroshi's pretty good.
Like, I've never really seen y'all because I'm always at the table.
I mean, if you want to arrange it,
that especially at G Fest, that is losing money.
Oh yeah, I got the schedule. Apparently, both panels of ours are on Saturday. That was the only place.
Did we get the opening one?
No.
Okay.
No, they're both like, one is like midday and the other one is like towards the end of the day.
Okay, got it.
All right.
We do not know. I don't think we have the map yet for G Fest.
We do not.
Okay.
I do believe that things are being shuffled around again.
Let
me look at that scene with Godzilla. Yeah, I guess the sky is a bit more blue. B32.
Yeah, that's what I suggested.
Yeah. Let me see if I've still got it.
If not, you could do the B0000000. It was close.
It's a little too colorful.
It's a little dark. You can go to the 000 if you want less saturated. Or you can do kind of a fade from the dark to the light.
I do have, let's B60. I mean, that's almost imperceptible.
It's the periwinkle.
It is.
Who called it in the chat?
It is kind of periwinkle-ish.
I mean, you can't really see it in the color, like it looks kind of gray, but yeah, that is definitely a light periwinkle. So whoever called it in the chat,
you'll get my respect.
I'm scrolling up to see if I can find it. Because there it is. So scrap 50.
Hell yeah.
You called it.
I'm going to really layer this one on.
So, question from So Yield Razor. Master Frank, I really admire your work and would like to ask how I can perfectly draw Godzilla, or if you have any guides available. Greetings from Mexico. I'm a big fan.
Oh, wonderful. Perfectly drawing Godzilla. I'll let you know when I figure it out. But well, drawing Godzilla is like drawing anything else. It's just a lot of practice. I'm just fortunate that I hyper focused on it. But like, yeah, you know, like focusing on the two of the things that make Godzilla really fun to draw are size and texture. So poses that like emphasize his size.
So scale.
Size and scale, yeah. And then like, you know, getting good at texture. Those are things that I like doing when it comes to Godzilla.
It's just like how you've perfected Godzilla, or any art whatsoever that you do over and over and over again. Just don't really have to think about it a lot.
It's a little,
yeah. Oh, I like that.
A little pop of color.
Yeah.
And then immediately blend it. This, I believe, is the first time I've ever like finished something on stream.
Yeah, usually we don't. Scrap 50, who did the Perry Whipham comments, like, finally, Matt's respect.
Oh man, I can't wait to tell the government I'm gonna pay my taxes in respect.
Right. It's like, can we just do a commission for the government or something?
Yeah.
I'm sure, you know, Trump will waive all of our taxes if we just, you know, do art of him that he can put over his golden toilet. Make him look like Jesus. Oh wait, no, it's not Jesus, Matt. It's a Red Cross doctor.
He thinks he's a doctor. He thinks he's a doctor. God. Fucking. At least we have Godzilla movies in this reality.
Yep.
Small mercies.
More of the water cascade. God, I hope our AC is not broken.
Is it? It just gets warm in here.
No. Tracy's text about our AC making noises.
Oh, our AC.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, when we're done, I'll go check.
Okay.
And the last thing you got is the water.
Yeah.
Godzilla Man said, Matt Frank and Bob Eggleton, the Bob Rosses of the Godzilla community.
It's very flattering.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do more streams. Just gotta, you know, fit them in because we always enjoy doing it.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
I don't know if y'all be interested in more watch-alongs. We haven't done that in several years.
Yeah, it's hard to do that, though, because if you do it on Twitch, you'll get copyright struck.
Scrap says, a doctor I would never go to, talking about the Trump thing.
Oh.
I'd rather trust Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. Or, what's the one in Family Guy? Dr.
Dr. Hartman?
Yes, Hartman. Yeah, both of those. A practice with both of them.
Griffin's, I'm afraid your coma is in a daughter.
Yeah, that's the episode we watched today. Creature Wars Studios says, Mr. Frank, what are the best type of alcohol markers to use for drawings?
I don't know if Copics are alcohol based or not.
I think they are. Yeah.
I mean, I use a lot of Copics, but there's other options out there. You just got to play around with them and see what works for you. Copics are, of course, very expensive.
So expensive.
So I wouldn't blame you for, going with something else like a Prismacolor, or I don't remember what the name of that other one was. There was one that
the one that Roberto partnered with.
Was really, or he was trying to partner with. They were really high on that one.
Yeah, just most people use Copics. Like, they've kind of cornered the market. There are other smaller brands, but either they don't have the color variety or something like that. It's hard to compete with a company that's already there, even though they're so expensive. Like, technically, you can get refills for Copics, to save on the plastic and just refill the innards, but that saves you some money. Darkswill said, "Is Big G this huge in the new movie?" No.
I just thought it was a cool image.
Yeah, like in the preview, they were about the same size. Like, Godzilla was just slightly bigger than the Statue of Liberty.
I think people are. I'm really worried. I'm worried that's a dream sequence or something. That it's not a real. And they're going to be like, what is this, Monarch? Like,
Kaiju fan said, "Oh, Uhu are awesome alcohol markers." I don't think I've heard of that one. Like, I'd love to get away from Copics. Are they cheaper, like than the $8 per for the Copics? And Mooncalf said, "I used to use Prismacolors almost exclusively, but so expensive and they run out so quick." I mean, that sounds just like a Copic.
It's Mothra.
I was like, what's that screaming? It's like the same color as Godzilla.
I can overlay it with something else.
Okay. Like a navy blue or something.
Probably similar blue to the sky.
Yeah. Since it's reflecting it. Oh. Was that your tummy?
That was my stomach.
It is dinner time.
Mm-hmm. We ate that French toast you made earlier, but
that was 6 hours ago.
Yeah, I've had a couple of crackers.
Oh. It looks like a little tornado. Like, by itself, it looks like like a little bitty tornado. Yeah. What was the joke that the Twisty went? So someone called a tornado something funny. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was that dinosaur video we saw last night. I can't remember what it was.
Victor Convoy said, "Been thinking about the kind of drama and politics that are going to be in -0. And I think it's really funny that Godzilla in New York is America's consequences, biting in the ass."
That would be very interesting. I'm still trying to figure out like what the hell the plot of this thing is.
Yeah.
With the friggin' gravity tornado and
there's also the possibility that Statue of Liberty is not in New York because they
have a small novelty one in Odaiba.
Yeah,
but Odaiba wasn't made until like the 90s.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just saying there are possibilities. Like, question everything all the time.
Guess we'll see. See you on November 6th.
Yeah. Creature Wars Studios. In theory, Godzilla is probably around 310 feet in freedom units, or about 94.48 meters if he's taller than the Statue of Liberty. So yeah, I guess that's the height of the Statue of Liberty. But he was also standing in the water. I don't know how deep the water is next to the Statue of Liberty, but next to each other, their head heights were about the same. Like, Godzilla's slightly taller.
I'd have to look at it again.
Yeah. And Soyil Drazer said, "I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank you as you inspired me to illustrate, especially when it comes to Godzilla. Thank you for the run considering my comment." Of course.
Absolutely.
And Darkest Will says this song reminds me of the RZA kaiju song, the sample.
Take their word for it.
And Mooncast says the Statue of Liberty shot in the -0 trailer used the -1 Godzilla design, so I wonder if it's something they composited just for the teaser.
Oh, you know what? That would make sense. It's like they composited it for the teaser, but maybe in the final film he won't look like that. They'll have the same shot, but it's just a placeholder shot. They do that in trailers a lot, especially nowadays when so little of the actual film is finished.
Oh, this is a cool cover.
Yeah.
You should save that playlist, send it to me, so at conventions when we want something a little low-key but still Godzilla. On brand.
Yeah.
All right, Matt is getting close to done, so if there is any more bids, or if it's going to go to Big Bad Shadow Man. So right now it is $225. Oh, you're getting a concert now too. Oh, the Peter Griffin.
Yeah, the Peter Griffin cover.
Well, if y'all have any last minute questions or comments, chunk them into the chat. We'll probably be finished here in under 10. I need to go check on the air conditioner. I'm worried.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
At least it's not 1 billion degrees in Texas yet.
Yeah.
Like we're in the mid 80s, but the humidity level's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but when we go to Renfest again next weekend, there's a cold front coming through
that's nice.
right before we go. So there might be some rain when we go on Saturday. But the temperature will be nice. If it's too rainy, I can talk to Kristen and see if we can switch it to Sunday, and then she can just drive back home from there, since that's like a third of the way back home for her anyway.
Not the way I want.
Well, it didn't want you either, so.
Meow.
Jack's axe asks. God, that is so hard.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Does Matt usually listen to music like this while working off camera?
Sometimes. A lot of times I'm listening to friggin' Game Grumps or Smosh or something. They're usually listening to podcasts or occasionally audiobooks. Music is great for when I'm writing. I'm writing something right now, and it's nice. It's just nice to, because if you're listening to something with a narrative or trying to write, for me, it's I can't form the words in my head.
It jumbles your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And Godzilla Man is heading out, and nice hanging with you guys. Well, thanks for coming and watching the stream. Jack's ask. I love when I have questions, so I can hear Jack's asks each time. It's so hard.
It's like a Martian, like
Yep.
Shush.
Callie. She's just been sitting on the floor behind us, watching us. Dang, I don't know if y'all can hear his stomach growling. It is dinner time. I remember the last time we were doing the stream, like we were rushing through the end part because we were so hungry.
Well, it's like I think I burn a lot of calories talking to people. I don't want that.
Doing some touch-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this lo-fi list.
Okay, I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay, we'll hold it up to the camera
hold on.
steadily so you can see a nice zoom in.
1 sec.
Popo color.
Yeah, I just wasn't crazy about how that was coming out.
Mm.
Yeah, not bad. I should do this for a living.
Hold it still. So
I'm trying to.
there you go. Here we go. Okay, popped in again. So there we go.
Yeah, I like how it came out. I might do some small digital touch-ups when posting it online, just to, you know.
Jelly melons.
Yay!
Oh, why does it keep? Oh, it kept
Losing our connection.
Yeah, just barely.
I guess Absolute Cinema, that's the new thing right now.
Oh, I mean, that's, perfect because it's for a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi, Callie. And Jax asks, in your very professional opinion, what kind of music would Godzilla listen to? That'd be hilarious if he just goes around with earbuds in listening to stuff.
He's just listening to, it's a lot of Wu-Tang Clan. I think that would make the most sense. Yeah.
Scrap 50 asks, been loving Lost Utopia's Living with Monsters series on YouTube.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you have any favorite fan-made Godzilla kaiju video series? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Quasi's,
yes,
definitely.
Quasi's.
Love what Lost Utopia is doing. I really, really enjoy those. I like Quasi's stuff a lot. Vrano's stuff, I think is also pretty enjoyable, pretty entertaining. But yeah, those are some of my tops. I'm sure there's more, but I should probably stop working on this.
You just keep going. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
Okay. So, any last bids before we call it, or is it gonna go to Big Bad Shadow Man?
Big Bad Shadow Man over 225.
Oh, and Darkswell said that that's what I shared from RZA of the Wu-Tang Clan for the.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Send me an email at frank.commissions@gmail.com and we'll do all of the boring stuff so we can get it out to you tomorrow. And do I have it here? Get a copy. I do not. Go. Yes, Scrap says Quasi's Rodan's egg made me cry. That's one of my favorite episodes. It's so cute. Callie, she's just sitting here yelling. Meow, meow.
Trying to turn upside down.
She's not an upside down cat.
Fat ass.
She's
Callie, say hi.
Meow.
Okay, fine. Okay. There you go.
Bye.
It's the most exercise she's gotten.
And Soil Drazer asked one question: which of all of the Godzillas do you think is the most complicated?
All the Godzillas?
Yeah.
That's a good question too. I think the design for Legendary Godzilla, but -1 is up there. There's a lot of little details with -1. So it definitely is up there with as far as complexity goes.
Big Bad Shadow Man's like, yay, early birthday gift to myself.
Oh yay, thank you so much. Yay. Yes, I am.
All right, what do you want to say in conclusion?
Well, I'm excited for the movie. I hope I hope it matches people's expectations. I think by the merit of it simply being the second film, I think people should definitely mitigate their expectations. But I think that beyond that,
What you're saying is Jurassic Park 2 sucked.
it's not great, but it is watchable. And I'm not saying that means it's going to be a bad movie, of course. I'm just saying that, like, by the simple nature of it being the second one,
Yeah.
I would temper my expectations. I really need to stop.
Yes. Stop.
Okay. Yep.
Creature War says if the movie's bad, I will riot.
I don't think it will be. Yamazaki.
No, I'm not. We're not saying it's bad. It's just don't expect it to be the banger the first one was.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it will be.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll surprise us. So
absolutely,
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
All right, well, I need to go check the AC and I'm hungry. You ready?
Okay. Yep. And thanks, everybody.
Yes, thank y'all so much. We really appreciate it. And Big Bad, send us an email. We'll get all this set up for you tonight.
Yeah.